Reunited and it feels so good. Reunited. What's the other word? Cause we understood. Hello, it is your Chic Mortgage Millennial coming to you with a video about some mortgage things. So I've been trying to do this video for at least an hour. So hopefully I have that same mojo that I did when I first started because it was a lot. I'm a little rusty. My camera was not cameraing. It was just a lot going on. I wanted to come to you all and talk because it has been a long time. But I have this new camera. It follows my face. Well, it's not a new camera. It is a stabilizer. So I think that's pretty cool. It is October 2022, in the year of our Lord. This market has been something else. Every time I come to you all, usually it's because I am coming up for air and I'm just able to vent and talk about some of the things that I'm dealing with in this crazy mortgage world. This may be your first time seeing this background because I have changed offices. Before, my office was in Buckhead. I haven't done a video in a long time. I actually have not done a video since I left my last company.
You gotta give everybody a recap of what you've been up to.
It's been a lot. Okay, so life update. I am now working back in Midtown. That's so cool. I'm working right across from my old office that I used to work at in, I think, 2016 to 2018. I was working with another mortgage company. But yeah, I want to show y'all my view. Oh, you have not seen things, guys. Let's see. Let me flip it around. I don't want to mess this up because it took a long time to get here now. Let's see. Okay, so that's my desk. I got all my screens up.
Yeah.
Office views, you'll see that. Branch manager duties. I know that I have done a few videos and I said I was not going to be a branch manager. I didn't want to be a branch manager.
I understand, but you're doing so great at it.
Send help, please. Branch manager. I have 9 people on my team now. So shout out to that. That's a whole nother video for another video. But yeah, my life changed drastically. But I love it. I'm happy to be back in Midtown, happy to be in this new office. I love the office space. I have been having so many different events at the office, utilizing everything that comes with being here at the where I am. Branch manager life has been good. So I guess let me let you all know why I decided to go ahead and go over to the branch manager world. For a long time, people have always tried to offer me branch manager positions because, as you know, I've been doing mortgages my whole life, but for 11 years. And I've worked with managers. I've had management positions in other capacities, but when it comes to managing others, I kind of know how to play politics and play my game so that way people don't have to watch what I do. I like to do what I want to do. So I knew that if I did get into a role, I wanted to make sure that I had control over my team, others. I didn't just want a title because a lot of times you'll see if somebody does get a branch manager title, it's just them. Like, you know, it's like, hey, Allison, standalone branch manager, leading her standalone branch. But I wanted to be able to bring in people, have control over the people that I bring in, and not necessarily have to have certain metrics. Because a lot of times people, they're like, hey, I want somebody just like you. And it's like, no, there can only be one me. I'm joking. I want people to be better than me, but you still have to have that opportunity to be able to grow your team, grow your people. So instead of doing the branch manager role, I was doing more so training and development through my Melanin Mortgage Queens group that I created. That was pretty cool, but you can only do so much when you are training people at different companies. So once I made contact with the area manager here, I knew him because my sister, she's been working with him for a while. We've had conversations, but just in talking to him, I was like, okay, this seems like a good fit. I think I'll be able to get what I want, you know. So that freedom and control allows me to be able to help other people get into this crazy mortgage game. And I'm still like, why? Why do you want to do this? People say, I love what you do. I want to do that too. And I mean, it's hard. It's difficult. Like,
You make it look so cool.
it's not cool at all. It's just like, you know, why?
We're gonna pay for the license now.
Okay, listen. So that is a big thing because I always see that people want to do it, even though now the real estate, everyone wants to be a real estate agent. I have my real estate license, as you all know, but it's way oversaturated. But when it comes to the mortgage side, there's still, not a lot of us. So I do like that. I like being able to train people into getting into this crazy, screws loose world of mortgages. But in the back of my mind, I'm just like, why? Why do you want to do this? But if they do want to do it, then I'm happy to train, help, and provide awesome tools and resources to help them understand, because the biggest thing is always going to be the barrier of entry, because managers, the industry is led by men, and men do not know how to train. I know this because I used to be a recruiter for a mortgage company, and I used to work with all of the execs and the VPs and the top branch managers, and they would be top producing. But when it came to training, they're like, hey, give me somebody, but I don't want to have to train them. And it's like, how you gonna do that? Even today, I still have to be able to have people that I can get on their nerves and ask questions and get answers to my questions. So as long as my team knows that you all will never get on my nerves, you can ask away. Because you can't get on my nerves. It takes a lot to get on my nerves. Even if I'm like, you may try to think what I'm thinking, but you'll never know what I'm thinking. Right? Period. So that is my life. My life changed drastically. But it's exciting. So I think that I have 9 right now, but then I have one more that's going through onboarding. So, we growing. The McCartan Mortgage Group is growing. Another thing, I have some other things that I've been working on that hopefully I'll be able to execute, especially now that I'm busy. But I do want to come back and be able to do more YouTube videos, more content, more talking about mortgages. So while I have you, let's talk about some of the things that I have been seeing. Rates they were historically low, now they're historically high. And it's crazy how things change, because in 2020, we were busting out 2%, 3% was kind of high then. You tell somebody you're giving them 3%, they're like, dang, I thought rates were in the 2s. But now rates are high. They are high. I can't even say that they're getting back to normal, because at first we were saying, oh yeah, they're getting back to normal. But nah, they're high now. Let's stop playing. They're high. When they were hitting probably the 4s and 5s, that was probably a little bit more normal. Like when I bought my home in 2016, my interest rate was 4.25%. Now rates are 7s easy. But government rates are lower, like FHA, VA, USDA. You'll still see some 6s, mid 6s, high 6s, but conventional, Those conventional rates are not playing. I'm seeing top 7.5%. Bank statement loan, forget about it. Non-QM, forget about it. But people are still buying and people are still reaching out talking about, hey, can you help me get pre-approved for a house? So it just always is going to depend on your individual situation as to why you are looking to purchase. If you're trying to find a place to rent and rent is crazy, the interest rate for rent is 100%. You don't get any of that money back. So if you could purchase a property, whether you decide to refinance or sell it in the future, as long as you can do it with a profit, that's really what you want to look at. It still makes sense to buy. I'm still even looking to see what I'm going to do. I think I want to purchase a house next year. And I'm not going to care about the interest rates. I'm just going to purchase and then refinance when it's time. And my husband, he's on my head right now because he wants to buy. And he's like, oh, I need you to look at this, look at this, look at this property. And he's been buying like crazy. So people are still buying. The biggest thing that is kind of frustrating right now is just that everyone wants to be a financial guru, mortgage guru. So with understanding how we have to reevaluate mortgages and applications with these higher interest rates, having to maintain other people, their emotions, and the overload of information that they're putting themselves under, that's the stressful part. The stressful part is always going to be the people and managing the emotions of others. Doing mortgages is easy. Sending out a pre-approval letter, seeing if somebody qualifies, that's easy. Dealing with people who is like, hey, I talked to 20 lenders, can you help me too? It's like, that's frustrating because it's a waste of your time, right? Because whenever people are shopping around, shopping on a pre-approval letter, and the market is changing so drastically, they want to come to you like, I need your help. Can you tell me something different from what this other person told me? But when did you talk to them? Today? If it wasn't today, guess what? Rates are different. So what are you really comparing? What program was it? People don't understand there are so many different variables that come into qualifying and seeing what your best interest rate is, that trying to talk to a whole bunch of different lenders and get them to tell you what you want to hear is just, you make me lose interest. So I know that I can't chuck and jive to get you to choose me, so let's just go ahead and cut this off now. That's what I'm really bad with. I'm just like, I just want to counsel you. I just want to help you make the best decision for your individual situation. I don't want to compete with people who I know that, listen, I know that they can't. It's just not equal playing field right now. So I think that people should just decide who it is that they want to use and use them, and not overcomplicate it by going to this person, that person, this person, that person, this person, that person. And then you'll come and say, well, everyone keeps telling me the same things. Like, maybe because they're telling you the truth. We don't get paid until the deal closes, so I just hate feeling like I'm wasting my time. So that is a mini life update and some of the things that I have been dealing with. Hope y'all are doing great. And this isn't going to be a long video because I'm going to try to come back because I am going to be recording myself doing something. You'll see pretty soon. So just be on the lookout. Thanks so much for all of the congrats and support that I've received thus far. A lot of people, they still say, hey, I watch you on YouTube. And I'm just like, I feel so bad because I have not made a YouTube video in so long. But still doing mortgages, as you can see. I'm still here, still alive, still kicking it, didn't quit yet. Before I go, that just made me think. So with this market shifting, the thing that everybody is saying is only the strong will survive, because it is hard out here. Not saying hard, but it is just A lot of LOs are having trouble closing deals. A lot of realtors are having trouble closing deals because the people that qualified or could qualify easily before, they just don't qualify anymore. Or maybe the amount of house that they could qualify for before when rates were lower, they don't qualify. So homes are staying on the market longer. Inventory, it's not increasing, it's still short because now sellers aren't wanting to sell their house because they're like, hey, will it sell? Is it going to sell for top dollar? They're experiencing change too, because where they were having bidding wars for these homes and as is properties, they're actually having to sell a good house, meaning you have to do repairs and you have to make sure you're staging your property. You have to do open houses. It's like the homes aren't flying off the shelf like they were. So I think everyone is just adapting to this shift, to this change, but it's nothing that we can't handle because we've been around, we've been here. So it's exciting, but I wanted to wipe the dust off this camera and make a video. So hopefully you enjoyed this. If you are checking back in with me, thanks so much for watching. And if you are new, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. And I will come back to you with another video talking about some mortgage things. All right, have a good day.